Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mermaids Cave. I'm Leslie Levison and we are on a dazzling crazy quilt adventure together. Today we're going to be doing three chain stitch variations. So we're going to be doing a magic chain, a cable chain, and also a twisted chain. Okay, so let's get started. Now for the on a whipped chain, a whipped chain. We're doing a whipped chain, a magic chain, and a twisted chain. We'll do the cable another time. So for the whipped chain, I've already made my chain stitch here, and I'm going to take a second color. I'm using number 8 pearl. You can use whatever you like. And we're going to start inside one of the top chain stitch. Like so. And we're just going to come around underneath the next chain and then twist it back to the right. Go towards the left under the next chain. Twist it back to the right. And so you get a kind of a candy cane barbershop type look to it. So this is what it looks like finished. Very simple. On this sample, I did a chain stitch in pearl cotton, and then I whipped it with a Rachelette thread, which is that nylon-y pantyhose type kind of thread. So that gives a much different effect. Gives a stiffer kind of looking line, if you will. So that's that one. I'm just going to cut this off. And the next one we're going to do is the magic chain. I've got two number 8 pearl threads in here. You can see that. I've got a green and a dark fuchsia in one needle. They're all in the same needle. I'm going to bring that through, and I'm going to let my thread separate, okay, like so. And then I'm going to work a chain stitch right down the middle like that. And when I pull it through, one thread will catch and the other one will disappear. And you might have to maneuver this a little bit to get it to work. So now when I separate my threads, the dark fuchsia is going to be the thread that gets pulled through. Like so. And again, so now my green is going to be back in the position to be pulled through. And you do the chain stitch the same way you would do a regular chain stitch. You're just alternating which thread you're pulling, which thread makes the chain and which thread disappears. So that's the magic chain stitch. And the last one I want to show you is the twisted chain. Now, of course, anything that has little prongs coming out of it like that really lends itself to decoration. And I'm going to show you one of those decorated in a minute. For the twisted chain, you are going to make a loop in your thread like so. Oops. Like so. And then go ahead and make your chain stitch coming through that loop. Oops. It's been a long day today. I went to CVS to print out 7 pictures. And of course there was no paper or ribbon in either printer, so I had to wait for the manager to change all that. And once it was all changed, somebody else's orders started printing out. There was 144 pictures. So I collected all of them, gave that to the manager, and then printed out my 7 pictures. So that's the kind of day it's been. So now I'm going to just go to the other side here and make another chain stitch through the loop. And that's it. And then you go to the other side again, make your loop, make your chain stitch through the loop, get back into camera, and there you have it. So 3 simple little chain stitches that you can add to your repertoire. And I'm going to show you, this is one that I did. Now here's a zigzag chain with not French knots, lazy daisies added. This one is the twisted chain with sequins on it. We've done the other chain stitches in other videos. This is the magic chain, which I'll do another time. And then I've got just single 1 strand of DMC floss doing a tiny, tiny chain stitch. I don't know if you can even see that. Just to give some different effects and different widths and different textures. Because if you were to look, if you go out in your yard and look at the grass, it's not all the same. Unless you're one of those people who make sure that their grass is all exactly the same. But mine is not. So anyway, that's it. This is another example of a twisted chain. Okay, and we'll see you again next time. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you prefer to, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.